Previously on Rivenel.
We're under contract. And all of a sudden my phone starts ringing and it's the realtor. And like we both just looked at each other and like we knew like this is the call. It's kind of cute, right? What's up everyone? Welcome back. Today we're going to do a little bit different video, dive in since we have some exciting days coming up just about a week away, closing on our new house. I don't know if all of you have either seen the old episodes or even got a really good look at the house, but we're super excited about it. There's some things that we want to do to the house that are just purely cosmetic, and then there are some things for long term that we'd love to do that are a bit more aggressive. So what we thought we'd do today is just kind of walk you through how we feel about it, what we're thinking about, color palettes, Pinterest-y stuff. So if you're into that and home renovation stuff, stick around. And then obviously this is going to be like a little bit of a prequel to some of the home renovation stuff that we're going to do. So if you really like that, make sure you subscribe and stick around if you're brand new. All right, so we're going to be referencing the computer here. You'll be seeing our screen as we take you through the stuff. So and Allison and I will just kind of ham and egg it, as they say, as we kind of go through it. So first things first, this is the front of our house. There's no numbers on here or anything like that, so no worries, but it's kind of cute, right? So it's definitely dated, some vinyl siding, things like that, but we really like it. Any thoughts from you?
Yeah, I mean, it's like pretty basic, I feel like standard house. Definitely some little bit of things on the outside we want to change. Not like huge priority. I think my biggest priority is that door.
The door is terrible.
Like, love me some blue, but
not robin's egg blue.
Not feeling that.
So this is one of our like inspiration photos. So it's a really similar designed house. This one just so happens to be from Chip and Joanna Gaines. Shocker from the disciple over here. But yeah, it's similar, but this is kind of the look and feel that we're ultimately going to go for our house. And it's really pretty. I love the pavers that they have here and just like the black shutters. And I forget what this is called over the door. I forget what it's called. If you know, let us know in the comment section below. But that may or may not happen. We'll see. So the next room here is, our house is split up. When you come into the front door, it opens up right into the front stairs, basically, right? I think that once upon a time, maybe the stairs were a little different in the house, but they moved those and changed some walls around and stuff like that, which was kind of fun. But this is one side of the room. Do you want to talk about like maybe ultimately what you're thinking about for this room?
Yeah, this is kind of like, when you look at the rest of the house, to me, it's kind of like dead space, which really bothers me, but we're trying to like get creative with what we can do with it, because we don't want to just make it like a sitting room that nobody actually utilizes, because the main living room is off of the kitchen, which I think would get a whole lot more use. So I think here we're thinking about making like a small desk area for me, pending like my work situation and stuff, or even just nice to have for projects and stuff, and then also potentially utilizing this as a creative space more. Still have it like aesthetically pleasing and somewhat like definitely usable, but more kind of like of a creative space than like a sitting room that nobody ever touches.
Yeah, so like whether it's for Allison's blog or her Instagram or YouTube videos or stuff like that, but like you said, very tied into the house, so it doesn't look like there's lights and cameras and stuff like that. It just looks like another really pretty room.
Yeah, it would have nice storage, so all of that could be like put away, but at least we'd be able to like use the space in a way that actually functions for us instead of it having to be a dead space.
Right. So in the back of that room, let me flip back here. So this room, you can see the dining room back there. Pretty basic right now. All this furniture won't be in the house either. This is from the previous homeowners, but we'll keep the dining room this way. We've explored like long term, would we open that wall up if possible to the kitchen, to just elongate the dining kitchen area, but we'll see. No plans in the short term, right, to do any of that, right?
Yeah.
So now this flips to the other side of the house. So here you can see the front room, the front door, and kind of over past that front door is where we just were in the dining room on the far side. But this is the kitchen. I'll say, tried to redo it a little bit. It does look nice. It is somewhat updated. They did put an island here that does make the space a little bit more functional, which is super nice, and a lot more counter space. I can definitely see that. Whether we decide to change that long term or not, who knows? But that's kind of what we're thinking. In terms of like kitchen inspiration, though, this is Allison's Pinterest. You'll see me logged in, but this is her Pinterest board, I assure you, because she has way better taste than I do. And I think the common themes here are like very bright and light, subway tile, farm sinks. What else do you think here?
Yeah, really simple, clean lines, definitely bright colors. I like things to be kind of like bright and clean, so you'll see that a lot, but sometimes, sorry, I keep forgetting you're there. It's easier for me to like,
they're here.
It's easier for me to like look at something and talk than like, but a lot of like white and then wood and sometimes fun tile, but yeah, just really clean and brightened up. I don't like really dark spaces unless it's like a library.
Like white and wood, if there's a theme, is kind of that. And I think that the thing that we're showing here more than anything is like that farmhouse kind of meets modern style, right? It's like at the collision point of those two is sort of the style that we're thinking.
Nothing too ornate.
Right. So here's the laundry room. Right now, it is what it is. They put a stool in there and a sink, which is kind of cool. I think we'd probably redo this a little bit. Maybe put the washer and dryers. Like if we had to getting new washer and dryers, they are going to be in the house, so no rush there. But like maybe put a counter with them underneath. That would be super cool. This cabinet sits in the corner, is like shifty and it's barely just there, so we'll probably just take that out. But then this kind of molds into the main living space, the living room. You can see the fireplace, and kind of the main portion of the room of the living space. So the whole house up and down has hardwood floors, like true real hardwood floors, which is really, really cool, because if I don't imagine us ever taking those out. We definitely would keep those. We kind of like the floor color on the first floor. The second floor gets a little bit lighter, a little bit more kind of like yellowy.
It's not even light, it's like yellow.
Right, it's like the old wood I don't know what the stain color would called. Not great is what we'll call it, but
mustard. Mustard.
That makes it sound like a 70s shag carpet or something. But yeah, we probably will expose the fireplace. There's brick under there. Allison kind of wants to paint it. And then we'll get all new molding, maybe even some crown molding up there. So that's one of the projects that we'll do really early. So in terms of main living spaces, this is kind of like our inspiration board for here. So really similar, if any of you are familiar with Allison's Instagram, that's pretty much going to be our house. So we're pretty excited about that. I really like it too. It's just simple. Again, kind of that collision between like modern and farmhouse with some of the things, but just really clean, almost what would you call it, Scandinavian too. It's really nice. So here's the stairs. They've been recently, like I said, redone, which is really nice. I don't know if there was a wall or anything there where it was closed in, but it's open on one side, really nice, goes up to the second floor. So here's an example of one room. Again, this is just how the previous homeowners had it. You can see the floors are a bit more yellow. This apparently was Eden Grace's room, but a cute room that will be a total pain to paint over. This will just be a bedroom upstairs or whatever we want to use it for. And then here is a second bedroom, also a child. I just want to keep the balloons. They're not there anymore, but
Womp.
I kind of want them to be.
Or the trampoline. Nice little workout session.
Oh, nice little workout session, yeah. So here goes into the hall bathroom. Now, well, obviously the curtain and things won't be there, but this has actually been totally redone. When they redid some of the things downstairs, they redid this bathroom, which is really nice. It's all subway tile, bathtub and wall. The new stool there, the marbly kind of floor, and then gray and kind of marbly same countertop on the other side. It's actually kind of nice, and I think that if we were to design it, it would probably look something similar to this.
I would change the floor.
Maybe just the floor. I was wrong.
It's fine, but not my choice. You also keep calling the toilet the stool. What is that?
That's what it is.
No, it's not. It's a toilet.
Well, it's a toilet stool.
No, but it's just a toilet.
All right, so this is the part where of the video, hopefully you're still with us, it gets kind of exciting. So this is what's considered the master bedroom. And as you can see, it's fairly plain. On the kind of the right side of the photo here, it goes into this nanoscopic bathroom. I would say that this photo may have been actually taken with a wide angle lens. It is probably, what do we say? It's like 3.5 or 4 feet wide.
I don't know.
Total,
the doorway is like 21 inches to get in. Like you have to
inches.
like go sideways into there.
I can't walk through it.
It's super tiny.
Like shoulder width, I can't walk through it. So
it's super tiny.
It's a really tiny, for being the master bathroom. That stool, the toilet, excuse me, the toilet stool.
I never heard you say that. So funny.
Is just barely code away from the wall, and then that little like sink is seriously probably like 6 or 8 inches away from the toilet. So you could be like washing your hands and going to the bathroom at the same time if you want. And then a little bitty tiny shower in the back that will give you claustrophobia and foreshadow to a coffin. So when you come back out, standing in that bathroom door, here's the rest of the bedroom. So you can see the other closet there. And this is kind of where my creativity took off when we were walking through the room, but we'll come back to that in a second. So right on the other side of that closet is the other bedroom, the other closet there, and let me just take you through our bedroom aesthetic now. So really similar to the downstairs, this is kind of what Allison really wants for our bedroom, and I too. Do you want to kind of talk them through some of this?
Yeah, I think everything's very consistent, I feel like, between all the boards. I'm especially seeing it now that we're flipping through each tab, and I'm like, oh, okay.
You have an aesthetic.
Yeah, again, simple, brighter colors, a little bit more modern shapes, like dressers. I like that, like, kind of clean dresser look, like the photo right below bedroom. But yeah, kind of...
You go back and forth between like a wrought iron bed and like a wood bed, though.
Yeah, I do. Well, even a lot of the ones in these photos don't really even have headboards. Mm-hmm. But yeah, I do like the wrought iron bed, and then maybe like a more modern dresser, or like a really, really simple modern bed. And then, I don't know, keeps going back and forth. It'll be just kind of like a cohesive hodgepodge, if you will.
And I'm gonna flip to the next one. So this is the bathroom aesthetic that she has. So I love all of this. Allison and I are totally agreeing. We love kind of the like ornate tile, I guess you would call it, like a white and black tile, and a freestanding tub and things like that. But you might ask, like, River, what in the heck are you talking about? Like, how are you going to redo that other little bathroom into this? And this is where I said my creativity took off. Some of you may not be familiar with this program. This is called SketchUp, but you can design, like a bunch of like cool, like architectural stuff. But I and Al went over to the house and took a crap load of measurements. So in SketchUp, you can actually come in here, and this is all actually to spec and the dimensions, which is super nice. So you can come in here, and it's a 3D rendering, like you can see. So this is that bedroom, the master bathroom or bedroom right now, and that little bitty master bath. And then here's the second bedroom. So when we look around here, here's that closet, and it splits it with the other one. When you come around here, you can just get a glimpse of, like, look how tiny, and then the wall that goes into the shower is even skinnier. So you'd have to, like, I would have to turn sideways to get here, and then pretty much put my back against the wall to get into there, which is like crazy and already gives me like the heebie-jeebies. But so what we want to do is something a little bit different. And that's where we come to this one here. So what you're seeing here is us actually combining those two rooms. There is a load-bearing wall between them, but there's easy ways to solve for that, and we think we can come under it. So the hallway comes right up here. You turn into the master bedroom, and from there, what you can see is we took out the closet, all right? And we took out the closet on the other side. We would add a little hallway here, and then this would be a walk-in closet. So you can get like the full closet setups, and you come in through there. We probably will just have like maybe a little French door or something with a little like airy curtain, like semi-see-through there, which is super nice. And then we'll leave the closet archway door open. You can come from there. When you come in here, though, our windows are on the corners right here and here. And then we'll have a vanity and our toilet sitting there. And then a freestanding bathtub there. And then basically where the entire old bathroom was, the back of it from side to side, which actually isn't that big, but the other one was just that small, becomes a shower. And then we'll have a glass wall here, maybe a towel rack there. But then this space just becomes entirely more livable, entirely more functional, and kind of more of our style that we love. It's awesome that we're able to do this exactly to spec. And, in SketchUp, you can come in here, and actually like understand like what is this wall. There's 92 square feet on that wall. And because it's all done by measurements, you're able to do that, which is really, really cool. So this is exactly long-term, ideally before the end of the year, we're gonna have this complete. So now just taking you through the finish line, it does have an unfinished basement. There's nothing really special about that, but the backyard is absolutely phenomenal. If there was one thing that really pushed us over the edge for this house, it was the backyard. And it's completely fully fenced in, like a really nice fence, a big deck. It's got chairs, it's got built-in chairs. There's this beautiful blue spruce tree in the backyard. The power lines that you see there are actually way beyond the fence. It just doesn't look like it. When you stand in the back, we're definitely going to have to invest in a mower. For anybody that knows me for any amount of time, especially when we lived in Chicago, the one complaint I always had is I just wanted to have to complain about mowing the lawn, and it seems like I am getting that wish. So you'll probably hear me talk about that in the future.
I just realized you complained about not being able to complain about something.
Sounds right. So yeah, guys, that's pretty much it. That's our house. We are closing here in just about a week from when we're filming this. So by the time this post will only be a couple days out likely, or maybe even day of or something. So we're super excited. More than anything, I think we're excited to get all of our stuff back.
Yeah, I miss my things.
So we'll get that all delivered. All the clothes, all the things, pots and pans. Cooking in this apartment has been sort of miserable. Yeah, it's a super exciting time. There's so much going on, and in this in-between period, this is the big thing that's going on in our life, and so we haven't been filming a lot of stuff, but there's a ton of stuff that's going to take off the moment we get into this house. So just get ready, because shit is about to go wild here. So you're not going to want to miss out. So if you like this video,
Sorry. I'm excited, I promise.
So if you like this video, give it a big thumbs up. Leave us your thoughts in the comment section below. Do you see anything that inspires you and something we should think about, or what do you think about our plans? And we'll see you in the next video. See ya.
Bye.
Next time on Riven Out.
Closing time. Open all the doors and